Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Voodoo Monkey Garage. Today, we're going to be tearing into that motor. If you remember, for those of you that follow, a few weeks back, a few videos back, we did an engine swap, the 6.2 on a Ford, and I think it was a 2012 Ford pick-em-up truck. And we did an engine swap on it because, well, the old engine was just junk. Something happened internally. The customer really wants to know what happened. He wasn't in a hurry to find that out, so we've had this engine block sitting off to the side, waiting for us to tear it down to see if we can find out what happened. I'm 9900% sure I know what happened because everything was full of coolant. The entire engine, the intake, the exhaust looked like somebody had literally just pumped coolant into the exhaust. Actually, the truck's got to come back in for an O2 sensor code because probably coolant in the exhaust. We knew that was going to happen though. But we've got the old 6.2 here. We're just going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to rip and shred real quick with you guys. Tear this down. The thing I like about doing stuff like this is it shows you how things come apart. And sometimes that's just fun, right? Especially when you don't have to care about it going back together. We can break stuff. We can shred stuff. It's not going to matter. I mean, normally we try to be friendly about these, wires and stuff over here. We just don't have to do that because we don't really, we don't really care. Like if they go on or if they stay on or if they come off, if they break, we don't care. So we're going to rip and shred. We're going to have some fun with this thing. We're just going to tear the top end of this thing all apart and see where we get to with it, and then end up probably throwing most of it in the garbage. We got the trash can ready, so we can just toss stuff away, and the rest of it we'll recycle and we'll scrap. Don't worry about it. But if you ever get a chance to get an old engine that's got problems and you want to tear into it, man, go for it. Don't be afraid. This is the time for you to learn and figure out what these things look like, how they come apart, and that'll show you somewhat of how they go together. All you need to know are torque settings and timing and crap like that when you go back together. But tearing them apart, man, it's fun. So first thing we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and remove our custom bracket. If you guys remember, we had to build this bracket because we're cheap and didn't want to spend $900 on a bracket from Ford that doesn't work nearly as good as the one we built. You can always build one better. Remember, Fords didn't have an adjustment. Ours did, and that came in handy. We needed that. Oh. So we're just going to find a spot to put all these pieces because we kind of don't really care. And we're just going to take everything off of here so we don't get poked and stabbed by things. And we don't care if it goes back together. We already got one valve cover off, well, because Ford did that for us when it shot a valve through it. That other valve cover was completely shredded and had holes in it. Oh, helps if you get on the bolt. Give me that back. It is a beautiful Saturday here right now in Phoenix. Nice and warm in the sun. Now we're gonna hope, oh my goodness gracious, look at that. We have a problem. I mean, there's this, there's pieces of that. We're already finding, well, signs of an engine getting hydrolocked. This thing just dumped coolant into every single cylinder, and you can't compress that. It has nowhere to go, so it just comes apart. That's fun. And yes, I'm using chrome sockets because that's what I have in my set here with me. Get over it. They still work, and if they break, well, lifetime warranty, Pull all these rockers off. Obviously that one's well, done. That is awesome, man. This is fun to find grenaded pieces inside an engine. And Yeah. Where are we held up here? One of these is holding up. There we go. Whew! That got a little banged up real quick, didn't it? Dang. Well, that's not our problem, though. We know that's not the cause. It's just a result. All these pieces in here. Look at that. It completely, like, shot the valves through. That is awesome. This is why I love this stuff. I thought we were going to start on the other side. We hadn't even pulled this valve cover yet, and this is clearly the side that had some issues. Oh, come on. How fun is that? Oh, I think that seal's done. Look at all this stuff, man. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Just all grenaded. All grenaded in here. I'm gonna pull the sparkulators out just for fun. Where is my sockets that I need for this thing? Just for fun, we'll pull the sparkulators out. 5/8. See if this will reach down in there. Yep. Again, we're not concerned with shredding this thing. I think even if I was changing these spark plugs and putting them back in, or a new set in, I'd probably still use an impact gun. It's just the way I like to do them. When they're in an aluminum head, it's kind of the way that I like to do them. I don't have a hose, do I? Let me go get that real quick. All right, my little handy dandy sparkulator tool, just so we can pull all these out and set them aside. Oh, come on. Hose always works on these deep holes like this. We'll just set them aside right there. It's a good spot for them, I think. You know? Find a place for them, you know? Go ahead and pull that thermostat out. Don't need to, just want to. Kind of gives us another vision of maybe something going on. It doesn't, but you know, at least we looked, right? And then we can go ahead and start pulling this head off of here. I think it should come right off. DeWalt to the rescue. Oh, come on. One of these sides, one side, most definitely had a catastrophic failure of a head gasket at some point. I wonder if we should pull that cam out just for fun. For this guy down here. Oh, look at that guy. Isn't that pretty? Oh, we need a special tool for in here. Look at that. Well, let's go get our little torque set. We'll pull that cam out real quick, and that'll give us a picture of that. Lighten up the head. So it's primarily aluminum when we pull that. So let's go grab that tool real quick, and we'll pull that out. T45. Throwing oil everywhere. Right in the eyes. Perfect. Slinging that oil. Okay. There we go. Let's just block it so we're not shooting oil up in my face. As fun as that is, there's metal everywhere. This thing definitely shut down quick though. It grenaded and shut down real quick. Alright. Oh, we're not going to be able to get that out because of the timing chain. Dang it. I forget about that. Do we cut the timing chain? Or do we actually go through all the process of taking the timing chain off? That's a great question that I don't want to answer right now. But we're going to have to get it off of there anyways. at some point. Whether we cut it, which again, we don't care about this engine. So I might just take a cut-off wheel and cut through that timing chain. See what it does. I don't know, we'll see. I haven't made that decision yet. What do you guys think? Cut it? It's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Sounds like a lot more fun. Either way, all this has got to come off. You want to know how to take a water pump off? This is how. That's how you get the water pump off. Just FYI. And then we're just going to file it away over there. It's been filed away for good. Pulleys. There we go. Got a little dirty in there, eh? See if this won't come off. Eventually. They'll come off. They will all come off eventually. Oh, by the way, those are a 13, I think. In case you're keeping tabs. In case you're keeping tabs. Tensioners, 10 mils. We don't care where everything goes, do we? It's kind of nice when you can just go through it and not give a care where anything goes back. It's nice. We're gonna need the big gun because we gotta pull that harmonic off, or we don't. I might be doing this all just to get myself some more bolts for my bolt bin. Either way, we're doing it. That was in there. Little rusticles. Little rusticles. Come on. A little dirt. She's got a little dirt on her, little Joe Dirt there. Huh. Cool. Should we pull that harmonic off, Drew? What do you think? Do we really care that much?
Let's do it.
You want to do it? Okay, we'll do it. 21 it is. Always use a chrome for impacts, you know? It's the best thing. Quick way to break them. Look at that, that's a nice bolt. We'll hang on to that one. Probably gonna need a puller though. Maybe not. It might come. Oh, it might come with some vibration ohms. Again, we don't care about this thing. Might need the puller to get that guy off. Yeah, we're gonna need a puller. Dang it. Okay, now I don't care. I'm cutting the chain. Okie dokie, chain's coming off. This is how you remove a timing chain. And that's how you change a timing chain. No. That's how we're taking it off of there, because that's how we wanna. You know? Again, we don't care. We're not concerned with the condition of this engine once we pull it apart. We're really not. We're just concerned with pulling it apart. All we really care about is getting it out of here. Oh, look at that. She's a beaut, Clark. She's a beaut. Actually, doesn't look terribly bad. I'm being 100% honest with you. She doesn't look that bad. Oh, your timing chain's broken. Man, maybe we did that. Gangsta. No. Is that where these guys get their chains from, man? Is a Ford engine. Got my chains from Ford engine. All right. Pull our head bolts out. Been long enough for you? And then I think we got a couple of other bolts we got to pull. Looks like that guy might go through. I've never pulled one of these apart before. Oh, I felt the head move a little bit. That definitely went through. Is there any more? Am I missing anything? We're making a mess, I'll tell you that. That looks like it might be it, huh? Let's see. Oh, let's see. Oh, that comes apart there. Okay. So the head separates here. Nice if we can get that freed up. Oh, we gotta pull that bolt. That's part of a problem right there. Got one that's hiding from us. Goes through the front cover and into the head. That ain't gonna move until we get this guy off of here. Get that guy off. And that will help us remove this guy, which is obviously bigger. Go from a 15 to an 18 on the internals. That guy went right into the head. Now will it come off? Gotta watch yourself with these things too. I had a buddy of mine actually lose a finger removing one of these before. Helping a shop put one in. He actually lost body parts. Found another hidden bolt. Found another one hidden. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, they really want you to pull that front cover off, don't they? Oh. I wonder if we can just break that. There's a bolt that goes through up here in the front that goes through the chain guide. And that bolts to the head. Okay, I need to go get my long wrench. See how long it'll let me get down on here. Oh, this is gonna take forever. We'll be back in about 3 days when I get this off. One stupid bolt. Ooh, dangerous. Danger, danger, danger. The biggest thing I want is just this head gasket. Oh, that doesn't look too good. Oh. Definitely got coolants in here, don't we? That bolt is just being stubborn. I was really hoping that we could just break everything without breaking myself. There we go. Partially broken. Get. Nope. Well, crap. Look at this piston. She got a little banged up. Looks like it did some making out with a valve or something. So, all right, well, since our engine is so well supported right now, ow, we're going to, I'm going to work on getting that out, that bolt, and we'll get this head off here in a second. I got an idea to get it out of there, so we're going to do that. All right, we got it off. We did some damage, But like I said, that's okay. We don't need any of this. So we can do the damage. It's not a big deal, guys. Relax. I know that there's a way to do it right, and we're not worried about that right now. I'm just wanting to get it apart. That's all I care about, is that it comes out in pieces. And we just really want to see what everything looks like, because that does not look like it should. I don't think that's supposed to be like that. I mean, that guy's just jammed in there. It's all chewed up. So clearly we lost valves on that head. I don't know about you, but I'm not currently seeing any like super obvious signs on this side of where coolant entered the cylinder. So we're gonna get the other side apart, because I am still convinced that this was a head gasket issue. So let's get to the other side. Do the same thing. You know, rip, shred, do damage. Really? Eventually it'll come out or break. I don't care either way. I'm not concerned with how you come out. I'm just concerned that you come out. That's all I care about. Just get out of my way. Dang it. Out of my way. This was broken on the other one. Don't even need to really take that out. I don't want to. I just want the bolts. You know? I just want the bolts. There's gonna be that hidden bolt down here that goes through. Get these off. Save on that, you know, in the trash can. Come on. Give me the socket back. Pull this guy out. So we'll pull all the freaking rockers off. This side, we're gonna have some issues as well. I think this is the side that had that collapsed valve, isn't it? Looks like we get to do another custom chain removal too. Perfect. Custom chain removal time. Make sure you fire that right at your crotch. It's the best way to do it, you know? Right at the crotch. It's perfect. Exactly how you want it done. Now, cam comes out. Still got me. Dang it. Somehow that managed to still get me. Why not? Oh. Oh yeah. Perfect. There's our other cam. Doesn't look bad, does it? Looks pretty good. It'd be interesting if this is the side that sucked in all the coolant and that's the side that busted up. Hoping we can see it. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you get the picture and you get to see it. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. I know we should have cleaned the engine first so we don't get contaminants in it, right? You'd be correct. It's just now tuning in, not realizing we're not trying to put this one back together. This one's done. For realsies. For shizzle. Oh, okay, fine. I thought we were gonna have 2 gangster chains that we could sell on, you know, Facebook Marketplace for $25,000 because I know what I got. I know what I got. We're gonna have that stubborn bolt again, aren't we? Perfect. We're gonna have that stubborn bolt to fight with again. That's gonna be fun. And that's how you remove a timing cover on a Ford 6.2. That gives you access to this bolt right here. See, that's all we needed. It was just access to a couple bolts. Let all the oil come out. We'll have some fun with it. Again, didn't need to pull those parts, but a few extra bolts in the box don't hurt anybody. And we're already making a mess, so why not continue to make more of a mess? Yahtzee! Woo! Found some water. Well, we found some coolant, didn't we? Where'd she suck it in from? Some guys are really good about looking at this and going, ah, it was right there. I'm not one of those guys. Just not. But we gotta have sucked it in from somewhere. And we're gonna try and find out where. We're gonna analyze the crap out of this. Not that it really matters. But I don't know anywhere else we would have gotten coolant in this system from. I really don't. I know we got a coolant passage there. We got them all around here. So where did it come in? I mean, normally what I'm looking for is a brake. That might be a brake right there. No, that's a proper passage. I'm looking for a brake along here somewhere. Right there? Does that look like a brake right there? Where we don't see the black lines. It looks like it's pretty weak right there. This looks pretty weak right there, but how much of that is stuck on here too? That's what we gotta try to figure out. Usually the head gasket will show you, but I'm not 100% sure on that. This head gasket doesn't look that good, I'll tell you that right now. I think that's about it. We can pull this thing up and pull the bottom end and pull the pistons out, but there's almost no point because we got to what we want to get to. There's really no other place for coolant to get into the upper side of this. So we just gotta sit down, analyze, look it over a little bit more and see what she looks like. But at the end of the day, you know what? For whatever, how long we've been doing this, a couple minutes now, it's fun. I might hammer a couple more things off of here just for fun and to steal bolts, because you know, having extra bolts laying around is good. We're gonna scrap this block, we're gonna scrap these heads, everything's gonna go to scrap. Maybe we'll tear them down to get cleaner aluminum and get a couple dollars more out of it, but I don't really care. At the end of the day, what I do is I call one of these guys that comes around and they just grab scrap, and it helps them to make a living and gives them a little extra money in their pocket. I'm happy to do that, you know, help somebody else out. That's what's important. That's all that really matters. So we'll strip it down a little bit more just for fun, but we got other projects to get to. So I hope you guys had fun with us. Got to see the proper way to remove a timing cover and heads when you don't give a crap about what's going on. We can see some of the internals of an engine if you've never seen it before. Start looking at some of your cylinder walls. This is all stuff, when you're pulling an engine apart, you want to look at these cylinder walls and see if there's cross-hatching. Obviously, this one we don't care about, but it shows you an idea of what you want to look for when you're pulling an engine apart and see what they look like. Look at your piston heads. How dirty are they? How calcified? You know, that'll show you a lot about how your engine's running. So with that, I appreciate you guys coming along, enjoying the time of just some shredding. Sometimes it's good just to not care and just go for it. If you get an opportunity to do the same thing, I recommend do it. Be careful. If you have aluminum heads, maybe wear some gloves. Like I said, I've seen guys lose a finger because those edges are really sharp where they go against the block. And I've seen guys lose limbs over that stuff or get really injured. So be very careful when you're doing that. I've done this a few times in my life and kind of know where we can go with it or not. And I like to live dangerously, you know, a little dangerously with the phalanges. Still got all 10 of them. So between fireworks, you know, pew-pews and engines and stupid things I've done to still have all my phalanges, doing pretty good. Anywho, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Thanks for coming along. We got some exciting stuff coming up to share with you guys. Some potential partnerships that I think you guys will be really excited about. So look forward to that. And don't forget to subscribe. Check all the socials. We're eventually going to get to doing some stuff on there. Make sure you like the video. Give me a comment. Tell me how stupid I am and how I'm wrong for how I removed that timing cover. And I'll tell you, you're right. Because I am wrong about how I removed that. But that's how I did it. We love you guys. Thanks for your subscription. Thanks for all the support. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Later!